Let's talk about your forecast for today. Again, in the city, we're not seeing much in the way of fog, but you go north and west and you're not seeing much of anything because of the fog. So it all depends on where you are. We've got a dense fog advisory in those north and west suburbs that goes through 9 a.m. It's patchy, but it is locally dense, and it is going to mix out within the next hour or two. And then the sun briefly makes a comeback for today. I say briefly because it's not going to stick around for the entirety of the weekend, although we will have some sun both days this weekend, but we do have the threat for some rain, mainly late tomorrow into tomorrow night. So timing that out in just a moment. Let's start with the current conditions. Right now, the fog is a problem still in Lancaster County, parts of the Lehigh Valley. We're Allentown at the airport. They're reporting visibility is down to a third of a mile. That's very tough to see. You can't see very far in front of you whatsoever, and it comes up on you quickly. And from Trenton on north into northern New Jersey, some patchy, dense fog still in place. We've got low clouds and some elevated fog in the city. Visibility about half of what we like to see. You like to see 10 plus miles. We're at about 6 at the airport, but not dense enough to cause any major problems around the metro area. We're at 70 right now, temperature wise, with dew points near 70 as well. Still very humid, especially by late September standards. Around the region today, we're at 82 degrees and partly cloudy in Philadelphia, 79 at the shore. Morning fog and drizzle will give way to sunshine in the Lehigh Valley, 81 the high there. And you can see we do have a chance for a couple of showers down the shore as this little area of low pressure works its way out to sea, just clipping the Delaware beaches and the shore points. But for the most part, that is going to get out of here quickly. And once it does, by 9:30, 10 a.m., we've got sun returning to the entire area. Take a look at your Friday, 1 o'clock, beautiful afternoon out there, a little bit more of a northerly flow. So I think the dew points will come down a bit as well, and you'll start to feel slightly drier air. It's not going to feel cool or crisp. It certainly doesn't feel like fall, but it doesn't feel quite as humid this afternoon. Wake up tomorrow morning, 7:30 in the morning. The sun is shining in spots, starting to cloud up pretty quickly. And unfortunately, it's going to turn out pretty cloudy tomorrow. This is 12:30 in the afternoon. Relatively dry, though, through the meat of the day. Let's say most of the rain staying off to the south. It is going to start to moisten up a little bit, though, tomorrow night. This is 8:30 tomorrow evening. North and west of the city, it's relatively light. To the south, that's where we could see some steadier rain. So 8:30, 9 o'clock, Delaware, South Jersey, getting a bit of a soaking. That'll continue into early Sunday morning, and then that will clear as well. And I think Sunday for most of the area actually turns out pretty nice with some sunshine trying to return. But the clouds are nearby, and they'll try to stick around into next week. We're not going to get much cooling behind that next system either. If you're making the trip up to Happy Valley for the Penn State Whiteout, this is Oregon, number 6, taking on number 3, the Nittany Lions. Kickoff tomorrow at 7:30. Mild for Happy Valley, certainly, as someone who lived there for many years. 70 degrees, the kickoff temperature. It will stay dry. It's kind of cloudy, maybe a sprinkle during the tailgate times, but we're looking at a 100% chance of a whiteout, and it should be fun regardless of the weather, and not all that cold either. Areas of interest in the tropics. This is what we want to keep a very close eye on. We have Hurricane Umberto and this area of development, which is likely to become Imelda over the weekend. And I want to show you the model plots, what we call spaghetti plots, just because they look like spaghetti noodles. It's all very scientific the way we do things here. Take a look at Umberto. It's going to make a curve toward the east coast. What will be Imelda goes north toward the Carolinas, and then Umberto takes a turn out to sea and tries to pull some of Imelda's moisture with it, but there is some indication that this may impact the weather across the eastern half of the United States for a decent stretch, starting late next week through next weekend and possibly into the following week as well, and could bring us eventually some rain. That's something we'll keep a close eye on. For now, in the next 7 days, shouldn't impact us. Just that rain chance Saturday night into Sunday will brighten up and start to cool down a little bit, maybe a little fall feel by the middle of next week.